Vitor Petrino, listen, man, you got to switch something up. Sometimes Dustin Jacoby, Anthony Smith, they finish you. You went from being undefeated, like crazy. You were undefeated. You get finished 2 fights in a row, and you say, I got to switch divisions. I mean, either that's a lack of confidence, that's a gain of confidence to say the heavyweight division is so abysmal right now. I can just walk up and do whatever I want because at least I'm an athlete and I'm not, slop right here. Like I can go and I could actually like hit the gym and wrestle these guys down or do whatever I need to do. But you got Austen Lane right here, who I think it's fair to say, man, no, you haven't had the greatest run. You got knocked out in your last 3 losses, but he's trying, bro. You know what I mean? He's got a long frame. He's big. He's throwing punches. He's killer, be killed. He's trying. He's just exiting with that chin up and getting clipped. He's getting overzealous and he's getting put down. That opportunity is here. One of these guys are getting knocked out, and at 37 years old, Austen Lane, this might be the final chance to see what's up. If you can't get past this guy, it's almost like, all right, bro, what are we doing here? You know what I mean?
Absolutely, Derek. Now, this is another put up or shut up fight, especially for Austen Lane. I like the move up weight classes for Vitor Petrino. I who knows what it is, his reasons behind it. What I'm hoping for is that he was in the gym, feeling good at a certain weight, got a sparring session with a heavyweight and realized I can do well right here. This is probably where I belong. Hopefully he's going to weigh in somewhere around that 250 mark. So he's not super heavy, but still not super undersized. But again, fighting against Austen Lane, sometimes Austen Lane is a faster style of heavyweight, so I do got to give him a lot of credit in that. He has what everybody in the heavyweight division has been trying to achieve, that Francis Ngannou style, the light heavyweight who's able to be a very technical style of fighter. Austen Lane has the beginnings of that. It just looks like he started it way too late, and he was too tall when he learned how to do it all, so he couldn't really get the motions down. He still has that little bit about him, and it does make it wearisome if you're an Austen Lane better, especially because Vitor Petrino, man, he hits hard, he's technical, he has this patient style of striking where he's going to find those moments, be able to get in there, and he's well-rounded. He just needs to prove he's elite, and in a division, like Derek said, that's not really or lackluster of some sorts at this moment. You can make a big splash, make a big name off of a guy like Austen Lane.
I feel like that's the trend right now. It's just like if you're not doing great at light heavyweight, just move up to heavyweight. And yeah, you might be at a little bit of a size disadvantage, but if you could go past 5 minutes and not be gassed to death, like you're probably going to win the fight. And that's the problem here with Austen Lane too, man. Yes, he did prove that he was able to go 15 minutes, but I think if there's somebody who's got a better gas tank in this fight, it's going to be Petrino right here. However, I don't think the gas tanks are going to necessarily be necessary, right? I think that this is a fight right here that will have a little bit of hesitancy. Austen Lane might not want to start too hot, right? Because you're coming off of those knockout losses. Petrino might be in the same boat. You already alluded to it. He's a patient fighter. I do want to circle back to his camp for Vitor Petrino says that the move to heavyweight was somewhat injury driven, but just weight cut relief. And he wants a smoother output, more output over 15 minutes right here. I'm not buying it, bro. I'm not buying it. Let's see what you got here. You didn't want to cut weight, whatever, but you got to go up here and you got to knock these dudes out. If we see the Austen Lane who comes out hot, I mean, we saw Vitor Petrino's chin crack. At heavyweight, bro, I don't got the weights right here, but Austen Lane is not particularly a small heavyweight. Former football player, a lot of pop in his punch. And in that fight that he had against Mario Pinto, he was winning portions of that fight right here. If he didn't get overzealous, who knows how it would have gone. But if he lands with the same vigor and intensity that he did against Petrino, like that he did with Pinto, you might be putting him out early right here. What do you think?
I agree with you, Derek. The athleticism that Austen Lane presents is always a challenge because it's shocking sometimes when a guy who you are proficient or technically better, proficient, more proficient, whatever the word is on paper, when that guy is able to crack you one at a new weight class that you weren't really expecting, and you feel good because you're not cutting weight, but the same thing, the other guy's feeling better because he hasn't been cutting weight for a long time. This is his normal style. It does prevent some problems. I'm excited to see how Vitor Petrino handles this because I think personally he's going to be doing flying, right? If he sticks to his game plan, has the style he normally fights and presents, and is able to mix it up in there, I think he can dominate, but you're right. Got to get past that first 5 minutes.
That's it. We'll see if he implements some grappling right here. Again, these are going to be bigger bodies to try to move around. So we'll see. The note that I have here is that he was expecting to come in at about 235, 240. And at heavyweight, that's still a small heavyweight. It's like I mean, Marcin Tybura, he's like one of the smaller heavyweights, and he's still close to that 265 limit right there. So we'll see what happens. I think that, this one gets over first. At this point right here, I'm going to go Vitor Petrino. I think that he's the better fighter. I think that aside from Robles Despain right here, there's been nobody in the UFC that Austen Lane's been able to actually defeat yet. I'm going to go for Vitor Petrino. You beat Tyson Pedro. You beat Modestas Bukauskas, Petrino. You've shown us that you have the skill set. It's just about putting it together right here at the bigger weight class. I'm going to go with the knockout first round. Easy. Yeah, calling it right there. How do you see it?
Stamp it, Derek. Vitor Petrino, knockout, first round, taking the under. I actually really like the knockout prop. But yeah, no, it's going to be a fun fight. So make sure you tune in early.
What are we tracking for the knockout prop? What's the number on it?
Oh, let me pull it up. I had it.
When I had it, it was sitting at plus 110, playable to about plus 140. I'm curious, is it minus money at this point, or is it still plus?
Petrino KO minus 240. So yeah,
God.
that under might be the play on this one.
All right, well, folks, I don't know. There's no juice. Minus 700, Vitor Petrino. That kind of sounds ridiculous because Austen Lane can knock him out, but we'll just leave it at that, man. Do what you want with that one. No value, but for the sake of our tournament right here, that's the play right here, Vitor Petrino.